Star Wars: Escape from Jakku, from the new film Star Wars: The Force Awakens by Disney. On the sandy planet of Jakku lived a lonely girl named Rey. Rey lived in the old wreckage of an Imperial walker. Years before, the Rebel Alliance had fought the evil Empire in the skies above Jakku. The Empire's ship crashed into the sand, and now Rey called that wreckage home. Rey climbed the Empire's crashed ships to look for used parts. She could sell the parts to Unicart Luck at Nima Outpost for food. One day, Rey saw a small droid caught in a net. It was up to Rey to save the droid. The droid, named BB-8, followed Rey wherever she went. Rey thought about selling BB-8 to Unicart Plutt, but she soon changed her mind. She liked BB-8 too much to sell him. Unicart was mad at Rey for not selling him BB-8. He sent some of his thugs to steal the droid, but Rey used her staff to stop them. What Rey didn't know was that someone was watching her. The man watching Rey and BB-8 was named Finn. Before coming to Jakku, Finn had been a stormtrooper in the First Order, an evil group that wanted to take over the galaxy. Finn didn't like the First Order or being a stormtrooper. When he saw the First Order mistreating a resistance pilot named Poe, Finn decided to help Poe escape. Finn and Poe got away in a TIE fighter. During the trip, Poe told Finn about the special droid named BB-8. The droid was on the planet Jakku, which is where they were headed. But on their way to Jakku, their ship was shot down. Finn tried to find Poe, but all he found was Poe's jacket. Now Finn was on the run from the First Order. He wandered through the desert and was surprised to see a droid that looked just like BB-8. Finn knew he had to get the droid back to the Resistance. Just as Finn was about to introduce himself to Rey, a squad of stormtroopers attacked. They wanted BB-8 too. Rey led Finn and BB-8 through Nima Outpost, trying to get away from the stormtroopers, but the troopers were too fast. Then TIE fighters flew down and started shooting at them. Rey knew the only way to escape would be in a ship of their own. They ran toward a brand new ship, but the TIE fighters blew it up. Rey and Finn were going to need a backup plan, and fast. Rey, Finn, and BB-8 made it to the closest possible ship. It was an old piece of junk half covered by a tarp. What they didn't know was that ship was the legendary Millennium Falcon. Rey immediately ran into the cockpit and sat in the captain's chair. She turned on the engines and the old ship lurched forward. The Millennium Falcon rose through a cloud of sand and smoke. It rocketed away from Nima, but the TIE fighters gave chase. The enemy ships fired on the Falcon. Rey quickly thought of a way to lose them. Rey piloted the Millennium Falcon through the spaceship graveyard. All but one of the TIE fighters crashed. The last one dodged the wreckage and wouldn't stop firing at the Falcon. Finn ran to the gunner's seat. He waited for Rey to turn the ship around so he could get a lock on the approaching TIE fighter. Rey flipped the Falcon just in time so it faced the oncoming ship. Then Finn opened fire and the TIE fighter exploded in a brilliant flash of light. As Rey and Finn escaped from Jakku in the Millennium Falcon, Finn told Rey all about BB-8. She agreed to help Finn return the droid to the Resistance. Rey and Finn knew that their adventures had only just begun. Stay tuned for the next episode, Star Wars, Han and Chewie Return. Star Wars, Escape from Jakku by Disney.